psychology. A word that could mean so much, but became a bit neutral, too easy, not very efficient. Nevertheless, if we understand correctly psychology, it is not only to cure a little aspect of your life, it is to free your mind now, as we say in the film. Be ready for something really new. And that is something that is lost today. You go to see a therapist for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years, and maybe you will start to feel a bit better. No. We invented, myself and a team of different psychologists and even some psychic people, we invented a method that we call RDT, Restorative Dialogue Therapy. You have to understand that as long as your brain, your nervous system, is in a survival code, you cannot evolve. Surviving and evolving, they are two opposite energies, I would say. So it is important to be able to evolve because you are going to leave the survival code. And for that, you have to stop the stresses, the traumas, the fears. Everything in our society is done so that you stay in survival code. Fear of the war, of the COVID-19 before, of the unemployment, of the disappointment. So many fears that finally you fight very hard to survive. But not a lot of power to evolve. It is the evolution that will help you to transcend totally your existence. We invented a method using the AI that is giving so much power, stimulating your system to push away all the troubles, all the sadness, all the stresses from the past. With the AI, we can create films that are restoring completely your existence. We can create a voice that is the voice of your girlfriend, of your boyfriend that left you alone like nothing, like a sack of shit. And this person can come back with a voice, the precise voice, talking to you with love, respect, apologizing, correcting. Or people who died and couldn't talk to you before leaving. And with the AI and the knowledge, we can do something fantastically powerful. It could be something easier, like, a star talking to you to encourage you, to tell you that he believes in what you want to do. And that would be very cheap. Yeah, because when we have to do work researching on the information we can get through the internet, getting the voice and the story, the psychology of somebody who died or your ex-partner or whatever else, that would be a huge work and it would be quite a lot of money. Quite a lot would be, maybe 500 euros. But when you ask for something simple, it could be 50 euros. So it means contact us and express clearly what you want. And then we will propose you a price. And regarding the price, you say, yes, I want that, or no, it's too expensive, so finally I want less, until we reach a work and a price that is fine for both sides. There's another lie existing in the society and the psychology of today, the placebo effect. Placebo means in Latin, I will please. And you have to understand that the placebo is fantastic because in fact it shows you how much once you believe in something, your neurosystem is able to create totally what you believe. The point is that very often you suffer, you are stressed, you cry, you cannot sleep well, you cannot focus well, because you don't believe anymore in you. The quantic sciences can define that just because we look at an experience of any kind, our observation can change on the infinitely small the reaction of the light or the elements. So imagine what you can do on your complete body and neural system by believing. Believing that you deserve the love, believing that you deserve the care, believing that you deserve the respect. And by this, you are going to create a fantastic, powerful message that the idiots call placebo in a negative way, where the placebo positive effect is in psychology fantastically powerful. I will create some other messages and explanations. I will show you what the AI can do for you so that you understand clearly what is at the door of what we can accomplish. And then in a very quick time, you can move to a radical transformation. And once you leave the survival code and that you go into evolution, then this evolution will allow you by yourself to transcend everything. But to go into evolution, you must leave the survival code. You must enter a certain comfort. You feel strong, loved, protected. And in addition, we are there. We can help you one time, we can help you 20 times. Regarding if you need something very light and quick, or a long explanation with your ex-boyfriend, with your father who died, with whatever you need. And you receive different messages where the miracle starts. So with us, you can start with a small thing, like a star talking to you, a star of cinema, telling you something that is important for you. And if you see that that is already fine, you're ready to go further and to go into private things. And the more you clean, you cure your past, the more you will leave the survival code to go into evolution. I would say that there are the evolution through two things: leaving the survival code and going to the evolution. And one will work at one point, then you will have more evolution, then you will clean some other things to leave even more the survival code, and so on and so forth. So through all of this, you have at your disposal a team that can work for you and propose something that will be very powerful. Of course, first of all, you have to contact us through the email I'm going to leave. You explain clearly what you want, and we propose a price. And once we agree on the price and the work you want us to do, then we will do it, and you will get what you want, and you will let us know how you have been reacting on this and the evolution you need. Or maybe it is plenty enough, only one work, one tiny quick work that could be just a push that is needed to take you to another story. That is not anymore surviving, but evolution. You move into evolution by leaving the surviving behind. Think about it, and we will be back to give you more information about this. Believe in you, believe in love, believe in evolution. And even if you want, believe in spirituality. Spirituality means having the faith where the intelligent cannot explain. The science of today is much more often not anymore science, but scientism, something like this, like a religion. They tell you, if you cannot explain, it doesn't exist. They cannot explain placebo, so they insult placebo by giving a negative intonation to that, while placebo is one of the strongest power of the mind. Thank you.